Welcome. I am Jacqueline Ortiz, the Self-Love Diva, your self-love and love mentor, and I'm so excited to be here in this transformational, interactive, meditative process to unblock your blocks and limiting beliefs. Below, I place a link for you for a free gift. It is a self-love and self-care ebook. But first, what is a block? A self-love or love block is a limiting belief that's like hitting up against a brick wall in front of you. But because we're all made up of energy, the way I see and sense love blocks is that they're simply blocks of emotional energy that are trapped, and we need to break up the trapped energy so our emotions can flow in an emotionally harmonious way through our bodies. So a block is like being encased or surrounded in a tall, thick, hard column which blocks and repels the energetic flow of self-love and love. I call it a heart prison cell. Now, this is an interactive process. You're going to be tuning into the block or the limiting belief and activate it and bring it up in order to blast the limiting belief block. Love blocks can be anywhere in your body, your mind, your being, your emotions, your conscious, subconscious, heart, energetic field, or chakras. Chakras are energy centers. There are 7 main chakras, and they each correspond to specific organs as well as physical, emotional, psychological, and spiritual states of being and influence all the areas of your life. If there's a blockage in one or more than one, then the energy doesn't flow throughout the body and creates stagnant energy. It creates various imbalances, including your vibration. So if you've been following the manifesting principles and doing the manifestation work but still haven't manifested what you want, don't get mad or blame the law of attraction or source or universe. If you want to have, to receive, to experience, or to do something but still haven't manifested it, it's because you're consciously, subconsciously, energetically, and or vibrationally repelling and or rejecting what you want. So instead of getting angry or discouraged or depressed or giving up, you're going to be blasting through those blocks. To bring up the limiting belief, become aware of it so you can reframe it and reprogram a brand new empowering belief and way of being to become who you want to become. Let's begin. I want you to get into a comfortable position and close your eyes and know that you're safe. All outside noises and distractions take you deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. Begin to breathe deeply into your nose and out through your mouth. Let each breath relax you more and more as you fall into this transformational, interactive, meditative healing process. Trust and know that the interaction in this session transforms you in the best possible way and is for your highest good. Breathe in and let the fresh and calm air fill your lungs. And breathe out as you release any discomfort or tension. Take a few moments now to just breathe deeply in and out as you allow yourself to relax. In and out. Inhale and exhale. Notice as you focus on your breathing, your mind becomes quieter. Thoughts are no longer coming in. They're simply released with your breathing. If you do find thoughts coming in and you find yourself getting distracted by them, simply allow them to just be there and shift your focus back to my voice. Thoughts are not important right now, and they will settle to the back of your mind while you focus on your breathing and my voice. Bring your attention to your body now. Each breath brings you more and more relaxations, and your muscles are calming and relaxing. Breathe in again now, and focus on your toes and your feet, and breathe out, sending away all discomfort from them. Inhale again, and as you do the same for your ankles, your knees, your thighs. And exhale, laying them down into the ground or bed that you're sitting on or lying in, as they relax from holding you all day. Breathe in and turn your attention to your lower back. And let all that tension and discomfort simply vanish. Fill your chest with air as you relax your chest and your stomach. Breathing out and sending away all tension and stress. Focus on each arm now as you breathe in and bring comfort to your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, and your hands. And breathe out as they settle next to you. Next, bring your powerful breath to your upper back and neck and breathe away any discomfort. Let the air inside you and around you flow up your face and head, relaxing them as well. Your eyes are softly shut and your entire body is now relaxed and will relax even deeper and deeper with each breath you take. Your muscles are calm and comfortable and you are free of any and all tension or discomfort. Beautiful. Now you're ready to completely release eliminate and destroy the limiting belief that there is so many things in the world to worry about and so many things to feel negative about. So much uncertainty going on that you just cannot feel optimistic. It is time to finally feel it so you can heal it. So you're going to activate it, bring it up so you can finally heal it and be able to feel optimistic. So here we go. I want you to tune into your body and set your intention that you're going to activate and uncover and destroy your particular limiting belief of why you're so pessimistic and just can't be optimistic. It is time now to finally give yourself permission to feel and sense it. Under what certain circumstances or certain situations do you feel that you just cannot feel optimistic? In what areas of your life do you feel pessimistic, like there's no hope for the future and everything will always be doom and gloom? Where in your body do you feel it? Go ahead, tap into the sensations, the emotions, the belief of that limiting belief, that limiting block, that there's so much uncertainty and doom and gloom in the world, and there's so many things going on in your life that you just don't feel like you have anything to look forward to, no hope, nothing to look forward to, that life will always be bland, uneventful, and dreary. Go ahead, tap into that feeling, that emotion, that belief. You need to activate it so that way you can finally heal it. What is that limiting belief, that dark, depressing feeling of just doom and gloom and things just keeps getting worse and worse, and that dismal feeling, that depressing feeling? What do you feel or think or sense that emotion, that feeling? What is it afraid of? What is it trying to communicate to you? I want you to tune in and feel the discomfort. What is that part of you? What is that emotion, those feelings? What is it trying to communicate yourself? Allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to feel the discomfort and ask you, what are you feeling? Focus on the sensations. Where in your body do you feel it? Describe, what does it look like? Does it have a color? If so, what color is it? Is it pink and shiny or dark and gray and black and dismal? What about the texture? Is it nice and smooth? Or is it spiky and rough and sharp and jagged and knife-like? What is the weight of it? Is it light and fluffy? Or is it heavy and dense and bulky? Describe the feeling. Where in your body is it? Go ahead, ask your subconscious and higher self to show you, reveal to you, to assist you, to guide you, so you can finally feel the discomfort, so you can finally heal it. Where is that limiting belief that life just keeps getting harder and harder, and there are more and more things to get depressed about, pessimistic about? That life is so disheartening for you, so difficult for you. Go ahead, what is that block trying to communicate to you? Now I want you to discover, where did this belief originate from? What was the root cause that triggered you to feel doom and gloom, to always be pessimistic? Because when you were born, you were full of hope and optimism. You didn't know any better. You were a beautiful, innocent little baby girl. And now, as you grew up, you learned to be socialized and adapt to people and situations around you. So you've changed. So what was the root cause that triggered you to feel pessimistic, to have a pessimistic outlook of doom and gloom and always worrying, thinking that everything is just getting worse, life is getting worse, your life is getting worse, everything around you is just getting more depressing or more hard, and you don't feel any hope? Where did that come from? I want you to step into a time machine and go back in time. I want you to feel as if you're going back in time, like in a time warp. Keep getting pulled back. You're going backwards. Back. You're being pulled back, sucked back. Start going back. Keep going back. Go back days. Go back weeks. Go back months. Keep going. Keep going back in time to the earliest time that you can recall. Remember when you heard or feel or experience it. And it could even be years. It could even be decades But just keep going back to the earliest time that you can remember when you felt and finally learned about what it was like to feel depressed or pessimistic and not have hope. When was the original? Go ahead, think about it. Feel it, sense it. When was the earliest time you recall, instead of being happy and optimistic and jolly, you started feeling optimistic? Instead, you started feeling pessimistic. Instead of optimistic, you felt depressed. Instead of optimistic, you were feeling doom and gloom. Instead of feeling optimistic and hopeful, you felt like everything was just going down the tubes. When was it? Go ahead, tap into it. See the scene in front of you. Beautiful. Now I want you to ask your subconscious mind what it thinks it's trying to protect you from. Or what is the benefit of that cause? What is it trying to protect you from? Maybe it's trying to protect you from getting your hopes up high and getting disappointed. Or from believing that you're going to have a certain outcome, then when it doesn't happen, you blame yourself or judge yourself, or feel crushed or not good enough. Or maybe it's trying to protect you from experiencing what it considers unlucky breaks, from feeling that life is unfair, or from feeling that you just keep attracting more misfortune, so it's better to just stay on the sidelines. Ask your subconscious and your higher self, what is it trying to protect you from? Beautiful. Now, I want you to communicate, to convince your case to that part of you that is feeling pessimistic and negative. I want you to communicate to you that now that belief is actually hurting you. It's not protecting you. It's keeping you from living your best life. It's keeping you from being happy and optimistic and hopeful and from trying new things. It's keeping you small and in a little box. One, you go ahead and reassure that part of you that it is safe for you to fully and completely release, eliminate, and destroy that limiting block about being pessimistic. Go ahead. Very good. Keep convincing it that it is time now to stop being pessimistic, that it's actually hurting you. Beautiful. You're doing more than good enough. You're doing amazing. Now I want you to take a few deep breaths in and deep breath out. Inhale, deeply inhale the energy of the belief and feeling that yes, you are. You're capable of shifting and reframing your negative feelings and emotions into how easy it is for you to be optimistic. And it's easy for you to reframe any negativity into optimism and hope. It's easy and effortless you to be in a sense of optimism about you and about your life. Now exhale, slowly exhale all the fears and worries and problems and doubts and pessimism and negativity and disappointments that you have been negatively anticipating, expecting, and all that doom and gloom. Exhale all of that out of you. Beautiful. Now inhale. Inhale forgiveness for yourself for being disappointed, for discouraged, or being depressed about your limiting belief, and for judging yourself so harshly. So inhale forgiveness about all of that. Inhale a new sense of inner optimism and joy and hopefulness and peace. Inhale all that beautiful optimism. Feel that joy. Beautiful. Now, exhale the negative belief and the energy of feeling that life is so hard that you have nothing positive or nothing fun to look forward to in your life. Exhale all that your life is dreary and difficult and it'll never get any better. Exhale all that limitation, all that negativity out of every fiber of your being. Go ahead. Now inhale the feeling that every day in every way it's becoming easier and easier for you to tap in and tune into your feelings, that everything in your life is becoming easier and more hopeful, and you're feeling encouraged that things will increasingly improve. Inhale all that in. Inhale, getting into the flow of life. Beautiful. Now exhale the negative energy and belief that life is unfair. Exhale any resentment or frustration toward yourself For all the times you felt depressed or gotten upset with yourself for being in a dark, gloomy mood. Go ahead, exhale all the negativity out. One more time. Inhale the energy of the belief and feeling that you are upbeat, that you are optimistic. There's so many things to look forward to. Fill yourself with love and gratitude. Inhale love and gratitude and optimism. Exhale the belief that you have a dark cloud over you, a negative energy of lower vibrations. Release all that and anything that no longer serves you. Release it out of every nook and cranny in your body forevermore. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're doing amazing. Now, I want you to detach yourself emotionally and mentally from any thoughts, emotions, experiences, situations, the scenes from before, from your limiting belief. Detach yourself from any and all of that, from any negativity, emotionally and mentally. Go ahead, detach yourself from the limiting block that you are pessimistic, that you cannot be optimistic. Because now I want you to step into the role of being an observer and just observe. Detach yourself. I want you to once again step into the time machine, into the time warp. Go ahead, walk into the time machine, step into it, and see yourself being pulled back, sucked back in time again. Go back in time. Feel as if you're going back. Keep going back in the time warp. Go back days, weeks, months, years, whatever it takes. Keep going back. And I want you to recall all the times in your life when you felt optimistic. You felt a sense of freedom and joy, and that things were just going to work out for you, and that you were just one lucky break after another, and that you were in the universal flow. I want you to step into all that, all the times, all the scenes in your past when you felt optimistic and hopeful and encouraged by all the things that were going on in your life and around you and in other people's life and in the world. And you felt the promise of an amazing future for yourself. And you walked around with rose-colored glasses. When was that? Recall all those times. Beautiful. Keep thinking, keep recalling, keep remembering. Keep stepping into the scenes of all the times that you felt positive and that everything was always working out in your favor. And see those scenes right in front of you. Keep adding more scenes, more scenes. Keep going. Keep adding all the scenes, everything you can remember, every single time when someone told you, wow, you're so optimistic. When in the past have people told you or complimented you for being hopeful or optimistic or being positive? Use all that stuff, because every single situation, scene, experience in your life serves as evidence, to provide evidence that yes, you are optimistic and you can be optimistic again. You can regain that optimism and that hope within you. Yes, you can. You have been and you are and you will be again. Optimistic, full of hope, full of bubbly rose-colored glasses, that yes, you are an optimistic woman. So keep looking for evidence, because every time you do that, you're poking holes at that old limiting belief that you're negative and pessimistic. And the more times you find evidence and situations and experiences and moments and time and people complimenting you, all those times, what that does is provide more evidence, and it creates more holes for you to destroy that old limiting belief, that erroneous stories that you created, that you're not optimistic or positive. Go ahead. Keep finding evidence that it's not true. It's not true that you cannot be positive, that you cannot be optimistic. Keep finding evidence of all the times that you have been optimistic and hopeful and joyful and bubbly and full of encouragement and feeling that you're so lucky and blessed. Keep looking for that. Keep stacking them up. Keep stacking up, up, up. They say if you ask, you shall receive. And you ask your mind to find you all the times situations where you feel optimistic, and bring them all in front of you, right in front of you in the projection, and watch one scene after another and all of them bubbling up together, and imagine the scene bigger and brighter. Beautiful. Beautiful. See the scenes in front of you, all the times you were optimistic and happy, but you had amazing things happen to your life, when you had good things happen to your life, when you felt good, I want you to really feel it vividly. Add emotion, sensation, make it brighter, bigger, wider, make it more colorful and vibrant. Add music, add the sound of laughter. Keep going. Now I want you to step into that feeling, really feel it. Feel empowered, feel positive, feel optimistic, feel the emotions. Keep going, really feeling, really step into it. Beautiful. Really fill your heart up with optimism and hope and encouragement, and feeling upbeat and positive and sure of yourself, sure that your life is unfolding in the best possible way. Beautiful. Really set the emotion in, expand the emotion, make it bigger, 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 and more powerful, more intense. So now, from this new empowered way of feeling and being into emotion of being optimistic, it's time to release, eliminate, and delete forever that old limiting story that you have created about why you couldn't be optimistic. That old limiting story, it's got to go. It's time to let it go. So now, from this new empowered way of being, it is time for you to realize that you are able to be optimistic. So I want you to go ahead and find that old limiting belief from a very, very detached manner. So detach yourself again, emotionally and mentally, from the scene of that old limiting belief. So emotionally detach yourself from that old limiting belief and just be an observer. And find that limiting belief in your body. Where is it? Imagine, feel and sense that block. Now it has multiple large gaping holes. Visualize and imagine the belief that the block is full of holes, so many holes that now it is totally collapsing and inward. It's collapsing inward. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And that block that was big, big, big before is now getting smaller and smaller. It's just collapsing within itself into a tiny, tiny little pebble, like a speck of dust. Now, imagine, feel, and sense a beautiful, majestic, swirling rainbow healing mist from the cosmos above is entering your crown chakra on the top of your head. As it is doing so, it is totally dislodging and dissolving the limiting belief from every single nook and cranny, every fiber and cell in your body. It is absolutely dislodging it and removing. Now continue to imagine, feel, and sense this beautiful healing white mist making its way down your whole body in a swirling downward spiral down your spine, down your whole torso, all the way down. Continue to imagine, feel, and sense this rainbow mist is balancing and aligning all your 7 chakras. Go ahead. Beautiful. You can feel and sense and imagine the rainbow healing mist has balance now and all your 7 chakras, and now all your chakras are in perfect harmony and vibration. And the swirling healing rainbow mist keeps swirling and swirling and spiraling and whirling down throughout your whole body as it continues to totally dislodge and dissolve any residue of any limiting block from every nook and cranny, from every fiber and cell in your being, your whole being, everywhere. Now, imagine, sense, and feel as this loving but powerful rainbow healing mist is swirling in a downward spiral throughout your whole body. Imagine, feel, and sense it's expelling, extracting, and eliminating that tiny little pebble along with any and all last bit of residue out of every fiber and cell in your body throughout the sole of your feet and pouring it into Mother Earth to safely transmute it into fertile soil. See it, imagine, feel it, all of that. Every single little residue, every speck of dust of residue is expelling, extracting, and being eliminated from your body, from the sole of your feet, and pouring into Mother Earth to safely transmute to fertile soil, because now you're totally cleansed of that old limiting belief. Now you have created a brand new empowering belief. Now you have a new belief that you wholeheartedly feel into and identify with, which is that you are positive, you are optimistic, that you're reclaiming, retapping, retuning into that energy and vibration and frequency of positivity, empowerment, feeling joy, feeling excited, feeling encouraged about your life and your future. feeling a sense of positivity and joy. Now imagine, feel, and sense a majestic swirling rainbow healing mist is spinning upward and starting to swirl in an upward spiral. As it is spiraling up from the sole of your feet, upward, up your whole body, it's infusing every fiber and cell and all the chakras all the way up to your crown chakra on the top of your head with a new empowering belief and inner knowingness. As this healing energy is spinning upward, I want you to visualize yourself embracing and loving how every day you're feeling more and more in tune with your mind, body, and spirit, and feeling absolutely optimistic and hopeful and joyful. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now that the block has been totally released, eliminated, and deleted out of your physical body and mind, it's time to extend and expand the healing rainbow mist outward to clear out your energetic field so you will start attracting and allowing love and all your heartfelt desires to be attracted onto you. So now, imagine, visualize, and feel and sense the rainbow healing mist is swirling throughout your whole body, and it's gaining more and more momentum. It's expanding and intensifying its loving energy. Continue to imagine, feel, and sense the healing energy mist is intensifying and expanding more and more until you're overflowing with love and optimism. And the feeling and inner knowingness of pure hope and optimism at a pure cellular level. The healing rainbow mist is so overflowing with loving energy, it is almost hypnotically in a whirling motion, swirling and expanding and seeping out of the pore of your physical body. As this loving energy is overflowing out of your pores, it is cleansing and up-leveling and upgrading your energetic body frequency and vibration. Now continue to imagine, feel, and sense the healing mist is so overflowing with love and positivity and optimism that it is expanding more and more. And as that love and energy is overflowing out of your body, from every pore of your being, it is expanding and extending and radiating in the overflow outward to everyone and everything and everywhere. Beautiful. You feel an oversense, overjoy from every pore of your body, from every fiber and cell of your being. You feel a sense of overjoyment and optimism and hope and positivity and encouragement. You have decided from now on you're going to put on those rose-colored glasses, and they're on, and everything seems brighter and more beautiful and cheerier and more encouraging and positive. Life has gotten so much better, and you know, and you're full of optimism, knowing that every day in every way, you and your life and the world is getting more and more beautiful and more full of joy and optimism and love and just the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Everything seems and is more upbeat and encouraging. And you feel so blessed, so incredibly favored by the gods of the universe. You feel so favored and so positive and so sure that your life is unfolding for your highest good and the highest good of all. You feel an absolutely overwhelming sensation from your tippity toes all the way to the top of your head, all the way to the cosmos, a pure sense of infinite love and joy and optimism and positivity consuming every cell and every fiber of your being. You have never felt such joy, such promise of a beautiful tomorrow and a beautiful day unfolding every day in every way. You're feeling more empowered, more positive, more optimistic about the life you're living and the life that you're going to be living in the future and who you are and who you're becoming. You're full of positivity and possibility of all the amazing things that are coming your way. You know your life has been absolutely transformed. You are now the luckiest person you've ever met, and you feel so much joy to just marinate in the sensation of feeling this absolutely overwhelming sense of joy and love and gratitude and feeling absolutely blessed. Beautiful. You're feeling so radiant and so light, so free, so joyful, so positive, so grateful, so blessed, so loved and optimistic. So now you're tuned in and tuned up and turned on to high vibration. Whenever you're ready, you can open up your eyes. How are you feeling? If you feel any resistance, I would encourage you to do this particular block blasting process again, Or if you want to work one-on-one with me for your 100% personalized and customized session where we'll go more in depth to blast through any limiting blocks and personal issues, to reframe, rewire, and reimprint your new empowering belief and way of being. Thank you so much for participating. I have a free gift for you. Go in the link below and grab it. And I would love for you to join me in my Facebook group, Self-Love Share the Love Movement. It's a community committed to self-love, true love, and destroying limiting beliefs with an interactive healing process, affirmations, meditation, and so much more. I'm encouraging you every day to do a self-loving deed unto yourself, then do a loving deed for someone else and invite them to pass it forward. So together we can create a human connection of love, light, and unity. If you like this video, please like, comment, and sharing is caring, so share. Also, please check out my other video playlist to unblock your limiting beliefs and meditating and self-love affirmations to reinforce new empowering beliefs. I'll put all the links below. I love you. Namaste.